I'm going to open the remaining 6 packs of the Fat Pack that I just got at a Target for Kaladesh. I love this set. I love artifact blocks. Even though I think we're in the Battle Cruiser era, so I don't think this set, it doesn't even have anything like a warm coil engine or a steel Hellkite. So we'll see how it turns out outside of your regular standard. So there's 1 pack. I'm going to try to keep these packs as they come. Okay, there's another pack. May only do a short video, just of 3 packs, and I'll do the other 3 in the next video. I don't really like it when videos get too long, either to watch or to make, either way. Alright, there we go. The autofocus seems to be doing its job, so I'm going to go through the pack on the left. Looks about right. Okay. Your flyer for limited. Untap your own card for 2. That's not bad as an instant. A giant with menace. A rhino that gives you energy when it comes in, and you can also spend it on counters. One of these where you can choose one or both actions. For 2 as an instant, that's not bad. Of a Dalkin. A cat that gives you energy, and then if you then you can spend it by giving it +2/+2. It's still a 5/4/4. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I actually used, I think, no, I did not use this one in the pre-release. So it's a 5-drop. It becomes an 8/6 with menace, but you only do that per turn. So until end of turn, and that's something that will trip people up thinking about that these vehicles are incredible. They're okay. They're a nice little trick, but it's still only until end of turn. It's not like equipment that when you equip it, it remains equipped until somebody removes the creature or the equipment. Okay, so here any player may scry 1, 2/2. That's not so bad. That's pretty good for an artifact. Usually you lose. Usually it's like a 3/2. 4-drop enchant for tapping. Bruiser has menace as long as you control an artifact. So definitely the kind of card that you want to play in an artifacts matter block like this one. Unlicensed Disintegration, a very, very pretty card. It's a 3-drop, so it's in the tradition of red-black card to destroy something. But you have to control an artifact, which I really like. I like it when the card actually points to the flavor of the set, and it definitely does. Exile the top card of your library, and then it may deal damage equal to that card's CMC, converted mana cost. That's not bad, and it's a 1-drop. I think I want to play with this card. And then your Trafficker, Etherborn Rogue, sacrifice an artifact for 1, and you put a counter on it, and it gains indestructible. I like that you put a counter on it, and not that it gains something until end of turn. So it remains, the counter remains. That's pretty good. Okay, and this is one of these gorgeous servo artifacts. I mean, the artwork in this set is just over the top. Look at that beautiful token. It is just fantastic. All right, now let's go to the middle pack. Okay, and there you have one of these gremlins, which I don't think you can make a good deck out of. Goat, an instant, return a creature and scry 1. Beautiful artwork. I really love the artwork for this card. You draw 3 cards, but you have to discard 2 cards. Still, you get to choose, which is really good. Give something a fat butt. Fortuitous Find. I love this artwork. It's really, really nice. So it's one of these reanimator things that you want to do. It doesn't really reanimate because it doesn't put it on the battlefield, but it may be a good card in a reanimator deck, or at least one where the graveyard matters. Nice look back to Shadows over Innistrad. A Flying Bat. Accomplished Automaton with Fabricate, so you can pick whether you put the token on or whether you get a token or you put a counter on it, and it's a counter. It's not till end of turn. One of these heavy card draws that are good and limited. The Puzzle Nut for black. I already opened another one in another pack, so I like this one. It it costs your opponent life, and you get to draw a card. Another disintegration, unlicensed disintegration. Veteran Motorist, which is a dwarf. It's a dwarf that's white-red, which is a nice look back to all the Legacy era dwarves that are all red. So I like this card a lot. I probably will build a Legacy deck with it in online, since I have a bunch of Legacy cards online. Then a Crane 2-drop enters the battlefield. Look at the top four cards. You can reveal an artifact, put it, and then put it into your hand. That's not so bad. That's actually a pretty good effect. It's got a little bit of a fat butt. That's not bad either. Then every set has a dragon, and this is the dragon for this set. You can add a lot of mana to it. So of course, playing this late game when you have like 8 or 9 mana laying around, if you're a mono red, can cause a lot of damage. Otherwise, it just reads like a junk rare to me. That's just my call on it. And yet another, this is a construct. Look at how beautiful that token is. Really amazing, beautiful token. All right, then the last one for this video, I think I'm going to stick to just 3 packs, because otherwise the video is a little too long. So let's focus on this particular pack. Spontaneous Artist. This card has a little bit of a yellow tinge. I don't know. I think that's fine. It's only a comment. Aviary Mechanic. One of your dwarves or many dwarves. You can actually build a really fun dwarf deck. You can also build a nice Vidalcan deck. It's got Prowess. Prowess is awesome. I think it's a great ability. I'm really glad that they turned it into an evergreen. Let's see if my autofocus is... Okay, so here's an elf. Gives you energy. Nice. Lots of energy. Live Fast, the other part of Die Young. I love those titles where the card goes with another card. I think it's very creative. This is the, I forget what the draw card was for Theros, which is a very similar card. So you draw cards and you pay life. In this case, you also get energy. You're in Kaladesh, so you get energy. Another Vidalcan. The cat, I already drew this card. This card gives you one of these. You get the energy, you spend the energy. Then, let me see if I get a little better focus on this baby if I do it like this. If I separate out all the other cards. Sometimes the other cards mess up the autofocus. Maybe putting in like a blue card next to it. I know green and black really mess up the autofocus, but blue tends to do okay. So there we go. A 5-drop. We already drew this on 586 with Menace. I already drew this one as well. 2/2/2, that's pretty good for an artifact. Malfunction, I also already drew it. It's a tapper. And then here we go with the fabrication module. So I think it's the one that I already drew, if I remember correctly. When you get the energy, you put the counters on something. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Incendiary Sabotage. You sacrifice an artifact, you deal 3 damage for 5 to each creature. So it's a board, it can be a board wipe. I don't think that's bad. I'll try it, see what happens. We're in Battle Cruiser, so you got to take whatever you get as far as damage is concerned. We're very far away from Lightning Bolt. So whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control, you pay 1, you put a counter. That's nice. For 6, you can swing for the kill to win the game. So that's also very nice for a common. Eliminate the competition. We'll see how it turns out. You have to sacrifice that many creatures, so you have to have. I mean, you're playing against an opponent that has better creatures. I think you're probably going to lose anyways. So I don't see the point of this card, but we'll see how it plays. Reads like a junk rare. And let's see, that's another Thopter. So there you go. Those are the 3 packs. I still have 3 more to go.